Hello everyone, this is In-Game Arts. We're doing another unboxing, another breakdown, another demo. This is, hopefully I can say this right, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Collection. I'm sure you guys are going to be upset because I have a hard time pronouncing these kinds of weird pronunciations. Well, this is a special collection that is an import that comes with Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 1, 2, and 3, the full burst. I want to point out the saying that I don't know anything about the Naruto series. Naruto, how do you pronounce it? I can never get it right. I know nothing about the series, and this is the first time I actually even played one of their games. I saw this collection, and I knew that it was a must pick up due to the fact that it comes with all 3 games on one disc. So if you don't already have copies of the game, this is a great buy. And if you're a person who already has copies, it'll save you a lot of space considering it's 3 game cases all in one case. As well is that this game has, I don't think it has all the updates on the disc. When I popped it in, I tried to buy all 3. There was no updates, so either the games didn't have any updates or they're already on the disc. I'm not sure because I've never owned a copy before, but I'm pretty sure either way, it's a good thing. Also, I want to point out that some people have a problem with this, but each game must install onto the hard drive. So bear that in mind if you're working with limited space on your hard drive. Also, if you pop in Naruto, the Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Full Burst, the 3rd one, please make sure that you have save files from the 1st and 2nd one on your hard drive. And once you start up the 3rd one, it will notice that you have save files and unlock characters for you because you have characters from the 1st and 2nd one. So bear that in mind. If you want to just immediately jump to the 3rd one, then just go ahead and pop in the 1st and 2nd one, start it up, get a save file. You don't even have to play it. Just get a save file on your hard drive, and then just delete the install function. Don't delete the saves, and then start up the 3rd one, and then there you go. You got the characters. So that's a neat little trick for you. To the point of the game, like I said, I don't know the series at all, and I have no interest in the series at all. Lots of people have recommended it to me to watch it. A lot of people have said that this is it's kind of like the newer age of Dragon Ball Z. But to point out that what you're seeing here is just quick summary of footage of gameplay and style and everything. I don't have any passion for the series, so I'm not going to go massively in depth. As again, this is not a game review. This is just a quick rundown between all the 3 games, and so you can get an idea and you can visually see it. If you already know the series, you're probably going to get into the game. If you already have the games, you probably already know it. So there's no point of me describing anything to you guys. But if you don't know it, it's a lot like a ninja kind of like style kind of series where it's got a bunch of clans and groups, kind of like what we kind of like expect from maybe like Airbenders when you got the classes, and like the fire class and water class. And I don't even watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. I don't even know anything about that series either. Mostly a lot of the popular animes that people always talk about, I don't watch. I want to point out that the reason I cannot get into this series, this game console here, or these 3 games, is I do not like Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi. I don't know if you know that series of Dragon Ball Z. It got really, really popular, and it's now became the the default style of the combat system for all Dragon Ball Z games, especially the Xenoverse or whatever it is, the newer Dragon Ball Z games. I hate Tenkaichi's battle style. This one plays just like it. It's got the behind the camera kind of style, but this one seems a little bit more fluid. I thought that was kind of cool, but I still don't like this whole running around all the map screen and stuff like that, and camera panning around, and then constantly have to break my field of view. I just like, I guess I'm just old school, or I just like to sit there and just have 2 people side by side fighting it out like classic style. Now this game could get me into the series if I ever decide to sit down and dedicate my time to it. I actually did not like Dragon Ball Z really at all. I didn't really watch the series at all. It was until I played Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, which is my all-time most favorite fighting game to play. I've logged many hours in that game. It was due to that game that got me interested in seeing the series, and I can't say I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan, but if it wasn't for that game, I probably never would have watched Dragon Ball. Now, I had a friend who really introduced me into it and everything like that, but it wasn't to that game that I really got into it. Now, this is the 2nd one here. The first one you just saw, the first footage you saw was the first one. This is the 2nd game here. Pretty much, they're all the same, but just with a little bit of tweaks in the series for the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. They just basically buff it out, sharpen it out, and then polish it out, and then make it a little better, a little more fluid, a little bit more depth to it and everything. all in all, if you're into that kind of style fighting and if this looks interesting to you a little bit at all, then check it out. It's worth a buy. And like I said, you can't argue with getting 3 games on 1 disc. But as I said, there's like several. Each character has their own kind of items, and they use it to deploy, and they got a limited amount of uses. Each character has like a special attacks and combos and stuff like that, and there's like certain moves. It's all basically there, and it's kind of just like Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi, but its own kind of twist style in there. It's not bad. I just don't like the fighting style. It's great. I really didn't play too much of the campaign. Campaign follows up to the story from the first, second, and third. Pretty much follows along through the anime, because the anime's been out there for quite a while. It's been a long-lasting series like Dragon Ball Z. But there's not much really else I can say about the series, because I really don't care too much for it. I know that's gonna upset a lot of people, because I know a lot of people are passionate about this series. I mean, like, really passionate. I don't understand it. I've watched a little bit, and it's just, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't like it at all. I'm not really into these kinds of massive, I'm not into series that expands humongously long. I'm not really into that. I don't even really watch Dragon Ball Z, because I don't want to sit there and spend my entire time watching 13 seasons of something. I just like something that's small and going, but at least with less depth, with least, how can I put this? Where it fills it all within one section. I don't like it when it goes maybe past 3 seasons. After that, you're going a little far on my book. In the series, move on to something new. I know that's a little mean, but I don't judge anybody who wants to keep playing it or wants to keep the series going. That's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with you liking it more and you wanting to keep going. Hey, that's more power to you. I'm not gonna really get into it because I already feel like I'm way behind, and I'm not gonna start picking it up and going because I got other things I want to do, other things I want to check out. So this is a interesting pickup. It's well worth to pick it up in your collection, especially if you're a physical collector, due to the fact it's 3 games on 1 disc. That's a must-buy right there, as I said. And top of that, it's a big-name series, so it's going to become quite valuable later on. Because, as I said, these bundle stuff always become quite valuable due to the fact there's less print runs than they did of the base version. Now, I won't say this is the superior version between each game, because each one you can buy individually and it'd be just fine. But, hey, you can't argue what you can get right here. So, like always, I will leave links down in the description if you're interested in buying a copy. As I said, this is an import, so there's going to be a delay of shipping and stuff like that. But to my opinion, if you're into it, you're into collecting, you're into this series or anything like that, there's no arguing with this pickup. So thank you all for watching. Hit that like, subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!
Then I hereby declare war on you all. The 4th Great Ninja War.